Hello everybody, and welcome to another RWBY React, because that's the only content we can film right now.
Yeah.
Facts. Right, so today it's going to be a pretty simple one really, because they have finally released a trailer for the upcoming RWBY X Justice League movie. Yeah, that's right, I said movie, not comic, not series.
Oh god.
Movie. We're actually going to go to the cinema and we're going to watch it, but it doesn't come out in cinemas. So we're not going to do
We'll rent
that.
the cinema ourselves.
Yeah. Shall we get started?
Let's go.
All right. Oh.
Where am I? What am I wearing?
Yeah.
What are those things?
Graham!
Huh?
Whoa,
Oh, hey, hang on. Hold on a minute.
A princess. From another world. And no memory of how you got here.
This is Remnant.
You
Oh.
were teenagers before this, right? Vixen.
I am so happy to see you too. I hated being a teen the first time around.
Justice League, meet Ruby, Yang, and Blake.
And
Okay.
these are our friends. John,
where's
Nora,
Wanya?
and Red.
Oh, there she is.
I'd follow you into any battle.
Wait. This is really
You're
interesting
acting
now.
really weird.
Duck!
Oh.
We need to get
Oh, so they
things
still
back
have
to
the
normal
powers
as
then.
soon as
Right.
possible.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
We fought monsters before.
Rim, they're soulless creatures with only one purpose: to destroy humanity.
Ooh.
Sorry, I can't believe you have a teammate named Batman.
Now, is that better or worse than a teammate named Superman?
Right?
Focus.
You got a plan, kid?
I just might.
What do?
We fight.
You heard her.
Is that Super Dragon from Volume 3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right. That is very, very interesting.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I mean, I quite enjoyed that. I mean, I'm like I say, I'm a little bit, like I said before, I'm a little bit surprised they're doing it in the RWBY style, but I think it worked a lot better than I expected.
Yeah, well, what's surprising to me is that's nothing like the comic.
Oh, really?
That is nothing like the comic.
Interesting.
So it'll be interesting to now find out what elements they have taken from the comic. Because in the comic, basically, it seems like from that, they're getting transported to Remnant.
Yeah,
And-
that's pretty much.
But
I'd say
in the
that's quite
comic, they were more or less always there.
Oh, okay.
They were like characters that grew up on Remnant. Well, unless you're an alien.
Yeah. But it's kind of cool to know that they're not just going, right, we've got the comic, we've got the story, now it's just going to be animated. Because I feel like that would be a bit boring. in a
Yeah.
way. So it's quite nice that you're saying, oh, this is nothing like the comic, because even the people who have read it will now be like, oh, this is nothing like the comic. Now I want to go see it, or I want to actually buy it and watch it.
Yeah.
So that's really, really cool. I think I'm looking forward to that more than I
Yeah.
expected to be, actually. It's going to be very interesting. I think the dynamic between Team RWBY and the Justice League actually seems kind of cool. And even though I
Yeah.
wasn't a big fan on the designs, when they were like first revealed, I thought the designs looked a bit crap and not very fitting for the characters. Weirdly, I think they kind of work in this for some reason.
Yeah, well, one thing I was just going to say about design-wise is that in the comic, Batman, he was a faunus, but he just had
Yeah.
ears.
Oh, but he's got
And-
wings now.
He's got wings, and I don't think he had any ears.
No, I didn't
So-
notice, but yeah, I don't think so.
That's a complete design change for that. And there's another
But then
few...
Batman being a faunus is also very interesting.
Yeah, that is really interesting. Another thing as well in the comic, Diana is basically... Well, she calls herself an automaton. Because she's not actually born, she was made.
Okay.
And that is
That's
still
really
true
weird.
to the comic. She was made with clay and stuff.
Yeah.
But she's more like almost Penny in
yeah, okay. I
this,
see what you're
in the
saying.
comic. But
Yeah.
whether so that'll be interesting to like. And another main
Again,
thing.
that doesn't seem like that's going to be the case here.
No,
I don't think
well,
at all.
what I'm kind of hoping this isn't going to be the case. Now it seems like they're being just imported. Is in the comics they kind of nerfed Superman, and it worked because obviously he'd be too overpowered with all his abilities.
Yeah, it'd be ridiculous.
But his nerf still worked with his character because his nerf was that his powers only worked when he was in sunlight, like yellow sunlight.
They kind of do anyway.
Yeah, but he like. Unlike
anyway,
normal Superman, who can sort of retain his power a bit when the sun's gone down, this one was like, sun's gone down, no power
whatsoever. I see.
So that would be interesting to see if, like, that's
they might do. I mean,
same.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, that would be that'd be a good way to make him not as powerful, I think. But in my opinion, I think it'd just be nice if he just wasn't Superman. That's dumb.
Yeah.
But like just he has these powers and it'd obviously be very strong. But almost if it was like a semblance kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's just better within the confines of RWBY. Obviously, he still has laser vision. That's totally fine because that's the iconic Superman move. But you don't want him to be this ridiculously overpowered thing who's just gonna look at a Grim and kill it. You know what I mean? Like that's just gonna be boring. It's like, what's the point in the crossover? So I'm interested to know how they make these crazy ass superheroes, which, let's be honest, have some dumb as fuck powers because they just do, right? How they're going to kind of make them work in the RWBY universe because they're obviously nowhere near as powerful. Like RWBY are obviously going to be nowhere near as powerful. So how do they kind of like make them on the same plane?
Yes,
because otherwise, why would they even bother teaming up with Team RWBY if they can just, oh look, that's a nice hologram, buzz, oh they're all dead, cool. Like, what would be the point? And that's
something
really
else
something I'm looking forward to
that
as well.
I do find like interesting, and obviously you'll not know because of the comics. There was no neon anything. And in the comics, neon grim people or animals are a big thing.
I was going to say, I have no idea what you're talking about, except from the character Neon.
Yeah, basically, like, from the image that I'll put on screen now, which is the thumbnail for the thing, I was expecting this to be when Superman got possessed in the comics. But he doesn't seem to ever get possessed in this.
No, that's just laser eyes.
That's just laser eyes.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be any mind control shit.
No, nothing. There's nothing that indicates that anyway.
I mean, the main surprise in the comics was Juniper got controlled by the mind control. They seemed fine in this. They seemed absolutely fine.
Like, I'm just more. I was just more focused on the fact that Yang's in a volume 1 to 3 outfit and yet still has a robot arm. That was like really weird to me.
Wait, what? I did not notice
that, bro. Like, that's literally the first thing I noticed. There's a lot to say, obviously, from a 2-minute trailer.
Yeah.
So I think what we'll do is we'll call it here and we'll discuss it in a Red Rose cast in the future, because otherwise this video is going to be way too freaking long.
Yeah.
None of you are going to watch it. None of you's going to watch this far anyway, so who cares? But anyway, so let's just call it here. We'll talk about it again in a future Red Rose cast.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, drop a like,
leave a comment,
subscribes, always appreciated.
And don't forget to ring the notification bell to hear about our latest videos. Bye.